How you doing, everyone? Welcome to Chip Estimate TV. We're at DAC 2017 in Austin, Texas. My guest today is Mr. John Blyler, the world traveler who comes to us once a month and giving us information about the newest technologies and methodologies out there all over the world. So we're pretty thankful that he comes and reports back to us. He's the world traveler and his travelogue. So John you're the president of IP Systems and IoT Embedded Systems.
Yes.
Also writes a bi-weekly blog on ChipEstimate.com.
Yes, yes.
Okay, let's talk about the last event you went to, which was IoT DevCon.
Yes.
And Moore's Law and
Metcalfe's Law. Yes.
Metcalfe's Law.
Yes.
And tell the difference and
Okay.
what does that mean?
So really this is a combination of the IoT DevCon and the big IEEE RF show. And there was a lot going on there, but at the IoT there was this discussion of Moore's Law and Metcalfe's. Well, we know what Moore's Law is, right?
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
Right.
Metcalfe's was a law of communication. It was more of network, issues, bandwidth, and getting data across. The IoT is kind of it's going to be a marriage of those two. But one of the innovations, so where Moore's Law was innovative, Metcalfe's is about communication. And that leads into the other show I went to, where 5G was really big.
Thank you.
Yes, I knew you were here somewhere.
Yes.
So 5G certainly is going to be big in the IoT space, but it's going to be big on the back end, right? But also even at the sensor level.
What's happening at DAC this year that you think is interesting or?
Right. So the undercurrent to all these discussions was touched on by Lori Block last night at Gary Smith's EDA kind of pre-DAC show. And she talked about some of the drivers, and we've heard this before, but it's becoming more pertinent. The broadening of the EDA industry is essential. We're no longer at double-digit growth. We're not going to be, unless we include things like IP, which of course, here we are, embedded software, and also mechanical CAD. These are areas that have to be included if we're to move forward.
Excellent. I heard it's not a rumor, but it's this talk going around about the tall, thin engineer. It's like the $6 million engineer. We'll make him faster.
Yes.
And he'll code more than ever before. So, is it everyone tall, thin engineer? Are you telling me everyone's on Weight Watchers now?
No. And it's almost the opposite direction. Well, the opposite direction in a way. The semiconductor space, you have to have a very good understanding of physics, and it's a very niche-y, very deep, very fascinating space. The tall and thin, right? A thin slice. What we need to be more is kind of like the $6 million man in a way, broader in how we reach out to others and how we include some of these peripheral markets like IPs, software and mechanical CAD. So we need to become not fatter, but more balanced, I guess, technically and business-wise.
So DAC 2017 here, what are some of the, here are some of the more hot topics. IoT, IP, emulation, automotive.
Yeah. Well, you've hit them all. Simulation too, as well as emulation, but also these peripheral markets that we're talking about. So one of the things I'm going to watch out for is mechanical CAD coming into the picture, either in terms of acquiring some of us or we're acquiring them. So that's what I'm going to pay attention to at this DAC, to see where these other markets are coming in.
Okay, perfect. Well, that's a highlight for you at Design Automation Conference DAC 2017 in Austin, Texas. So for John Blyler, my name is Sean O'Kane. We'll see you next time on Chip Estimate TV.
Thank you, Sean.